Hello brothers and sisters of the interwebs, Steel Phoenix here, and welcome to the first of a potential series where I discuss some of my favorite games of the lore. Today we're covering the psychic tall boys, the Dark Ones, from the Metro series, since Metro Exodus is just around the corner, relatively speaking. The Dark Ones are a race of tall, bipedal, sentient humanoids, which names comes from their signature dark skin, which varies from dark grays to dark browns and reds across their bodies, and dependent on which game you were playing at the time. They don't appear to have mouths or ears when adults, though their mouths are actually still functional and receded up underneath the growth on the front of their face, which appears to actually be a fused variant of the juveniles' mouths, which are insectoid mandibles surrounding their mouths. They appear to be descended from humans that absorbed large amounts of radiation similar to the ghouls in Fallout, though their mutations are considerably more pronounced. As a result, they've evolved to be immune to radiation, as well as seeming to be unaffected by the cold of nuclear winter-ravaged Moscow. They are among the weaker mutant species, falling from only a few shots from a revolver, as shown at the end of Metro 2033. However, as a counter to this, they have also adapted virtually psychic abilities, which is also how they are shown to communicate within the series. This, however, is shown to be detrimental to their attempts at diplomacy with the humans of the Metro system, and in particular Vidnica, also known as Expedition in the game. Due to it being so close to the Dark One's home in the botanical gardens, this is because the humans' minds, save for a select few, are unable to handle the psychic contact, and thus the humans are driven insane by the contact from the Dark Ones. Thus either wind up dying from internal hemorrhaging or wind up killing each other in madness. One of the few humans capable of withstanding the Dark One's telepathic contact is Artyom, due to having had his mind open to the Dark Ones at a young age after being saved by one when he and a few friends ventured to the surface secretly. Other children also appear to be able to experience contact from the Dark Ones without being driven insane, as is evidenced by several children drawing and describing Dark Ones despite having never seen them. In the book, as well as the Ranger ending of Metro 2033, the Dark Ones and their home in the Botanical Gardens are destroyed by Artyom with the use of the missiles from D6. This is where the story of the Dark Ones diverges the most between the book and the games. In the book, they are only mentioned in the epilogue. However, in the games, they reappear in the sequel, Metro Last Light, where Artyom finds a young Dark One in the burnt remains of the Dark One's hive, and this Dark One requests his help to find the remaining members of a species, which ironically are hibernating in D6, the source of the rockets that destroyed the Botanical Gardens hive. Depending on Artyom's actions, the Dark Ones either go unheard from after the Battle of D6 begins in the bad ending, or in the redemption ending, they appear at the last moment to save Artyom and his kin. This appears to be the canonical ending for Metro Last Light, as Artyom has survived and returns in Metro Exodus. It remains to be seen if the Dark Ones will reappear in Exodus. I honestly hope that they at least make an appearance, considering we spent a good portion of Last Light finding them again. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this as much as I enjoyed creating it. This has actually been one of my favorite series, and one of the very few series that I still get excited about new iterations in both the novel series and in the game series, since I found out about it back in 2010 when the first Metro 2033 game came out. I'm excited for Metro Exodus. I've been excited since I first saw the teaser back in E3, and I'm extremely hyped for that. I may play through 2033 and Last Light leading up to the release of Exodus like I did with Negopara. Leave a comment if you guys would like to see that, or tell me if you'd rather not. But that's it for this episode. If you liked and would like to see more videos like this regarding some of my favorite series, leave a like and think about subscribing so you'll know when more are released in the future. Also check out my Twitch in the description and likely in the end card, because I'm likely to start streaming more often, because I did a test stream the other day for those of you that saw that, and it went really well, so I'm likely going to be streaming more. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. If you'd like to support the channel and help it grow, consider supporting me on Patreon or subscribing to become part of the Phoenix Brotherhood. And as usual, thank you, have a nice day, and this is Steel Phoenix signing off. Bye!